the silent voice within. I try desperately to keep my sanity intact. The enemy tears it asunder more and more each day. Dialogues, the foes that echo loudly in mine. I hear laughter as I face difficult and hopeless days. Without end, viciously, the enemy reigns highly supreme. Firmly forever, the worlds nest within the palms of their greedy and blood-drenched hands. Justice and peace, I need you now more than ever. Once it appeared as though I possessed it all. Life's cherished goal I obtained. I and the world see it, yet can't perceive it, the hidden but actual fact of the matter. But we sustain unshakable faith that one day victory will be ours. Tirelessly, we bravely fight the unfair fight. Forever, I grapple with the undying truth. My life would never be the same again. And valuable things I lost, I can't repossess. For the lives that were lost, forever I mourn. I regret not cherishing the joyful moments, the memories that are now unforgettable forevermore. Dreadful notions of regret flash brightly, sporadically, as lightning bolts throughout the cloudy skies of my mind. Ill memories, those storms rumble, furiously, without end, amidst the vehement tempest I pray and I pray. I'm dismayed by the pain and frustration of the past. Loneliness, long idle hours, negative views produce my current disposition. A multitude of harsh words and sayings, blatant obscure. Those fiery darts were shot my way. A couple penetrated my iron heart. Those words sunk deep and damaged my ego. As a result, I ruined my life, but here now I stand a changed man, stronger than ever, prepared to fight on. For some situations, there is no second chances, no sincere repentance for the wrongdoing. The fury of some wars is perpetual for eternity. I remember once we stood on the same side of the field, united as warriors. Our perspectives were similar. Life now is different. A new chapter began long ago. What events will unfold, that enigma baffled me still. But still, the ferocious war, our fight, peculiar, yes, but the greatest among us have the greatest demons. The fire of the bout is 1,000,000,000 times hotter. The sweltering anger of hell rests upon them. I believe that unearned suffering is redemptive. I live in a time of illogical oppression, land of no justice, an endless nightmare for me and the nation. A nation divided against itself, but it still stands strong. Civil unrest someday inevitably will lead to war. Is law and order an illusion, a dream we dream? Money and influence make the world turn and burn. Judicious dictators mold the perfect society. What happened to the greatest nation? This nation we once loved. How did we arrive at this point? Never do we hear about the nagging voice that need to be broadcast and etched across the pages of news. The world need to hear the undeniable truth that was swept underneath the rug decades ago. Did you see, did you hear those loud but silent upheavals of protest for justice? The forgotten yet bold people that were never heard. A righteous crusade that some didn't know about for a man that couldn't have justice nor peace of mind, known by millions, yet never heard of by millions. What happened to liberty and justice for all? Remember those precious words. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. They are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Why can't I have the justice and peace I deserve? Why can't I pursue the cherished American dream? I abide by the laws and pay my taxes. My contributions are valuable. Individually, as a citizen of the United States of America, I should matter. Why me? I ask myself every day. No logical answers emerge. What crime am I guilty of? Why am I an outcast? There is no atonement for the transgressions, the invasion of privacy, the eternal scrutiny. I am taunted and teased, heckled for no reason. I try to put the pieces together. I can't view the distorted image, the understanding for this mental engine. Why did you allow this to happen? Why did you blink your watchful eye and cloud your eyes? How can you boast of clean hands? You sit back and witness the foolish babble. Every type of evil stemmed from it. It molded, it shaped our thinking, gave us a lustful craving, a unquenchable thirst. That voice, that demon, that vexed me in the nation sore. Our ears throb, bleeding, with painful agony, longing for justice. Enough. We can't live with this shadow. The psychological warfare, manipulation, broadcast, obscure propaganda used to brainwash humanity. Tenacious talk, intended to twist our morale. Do you hear that silent yet loud voice that preys on the conscience, diminishing our ethical mindset? We fall astray to acts of senseless violence, those shameful deeds. Some regret, some wish they can go back, relive those moments, right those foolish wrongs. But why? There will never be any justice. Shh, listen, it speak of the present time, the new American way, the new world order. We all should lie, cheat, steal, and kill, covet, break every law, follow the new legislation, the new declarations of America. But where can we find that road that leads back to the real democracy, peace, justice, equality, and security? On the quest to find that road, we are murdered, stopped dead, frozen solid in our tracks, scorned, told repeatedly that justice will never be ours. No more should this charade go on, pointless episode after pointless episode, and painfully as time go on, driving the world mad. Insanity, the doctrine it teaches, forcefully preaches, without a foreseeable end. Everything that it stands for is absurdity. No real purpose to the preposterous dogma. The complex view of the torturer is annihilation, genocide, distinction of the whole world. Slowly but surely, that faith is coming to fruition. Perhaps then the blind eyes and deaf ears will perceive the ultimate reality. The time is now to bring this madness to an end. Today should be the season's finale, the death of insanity. Why wait? Now is the time. No more should this continue. Let America be great again. Let us remove the malady, the cancer that cripples democracy, justice, law, and order. Every good thing, it should fade away back into the darkness from where it came. What is the point of law and order when the criminal everyone wants to bring to justice live freely, protected by the system? But this will occur today, tomorrow, and forever. The perpetrator is listening to every word we speak, every action. It knows more about you than you think. It nests deep within your brain, probing your mind. The emotions, destroying every fiber of your being. V2K, voice to skull, synthetic telepathy, electromagnetic assaults, game stalking, mind control, brainwashing techniques, the childish mind games, encouraging the nation and the world to fight against each other. The beast, not quite. No one is safe from the harassment, from the electronic stalking. Once I was naive, blind, and ignorant to V2K. I am a victim. You are a victim. We all are victims. Listen, it exists now on a global scale. Someone or something took that simple technology, used it as a way to vent, to rant tirelessly about his pain, his problems, and so much more. I wish that someone would make it stop. Why us? Why anyone? This is worse than dying 1,000 deaths. The pain and anguish, the endless frustration. Make it stop. The madness, the chatter. Shh. Silence. Say no more. Make it hold its peace. Our ears are full. Our heart is heavy. Enough is enough. We can't take anymore. For those that listen, we hear billions of words day in and day out. Nothing makes sense. Let it go. Just walk away. Speak no longer. Your words makes no sense. We desire peace. Make trouble with the world no more. Shh. Silence.